What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So this is not the type of book that I typically read. This is a lot more philosophical. This is a lot more kind of like self-help. This is a huge book. It's very popular. A lot of people are super into it. It came to my attention because I did join a book club at work. This was the book that was chosen, and I will say I have some interesting thoughts about The Alchemist. So this is a story about a boy who is going on a journey to basically like follow his dreams. He's trying to fulfill his dreams. He wants to travel. He has this dream about finding this treasure, and that's what he's doing. And he meets a lot of different people along the way, and it's all kind of cerebral and philosophical, talking about what it means to follow your dreams, what it means to fulfill your own personal legend. And I thought that some of that was really interesting. I do think that there is a little bit to be said here for following your dreams and what it means to, live out the life that you have dreamed for yourself. But I do think that this book kind of suffers in that it's not very inclusive. This book is pretty old. It's been around for a little while, so I understand this. But when it comes to at one point the boy meets this man who has kind of been stagnant in his life. He did have these dreams before, but now he's very comfortable. He's living in what he finds, familiar. And this part of the book is kind of to show the boy that yes, you can find comfort, and yes, this is familiar to you, but you have to keep going. You have to keep going on your journey. But in terms of the man, he is very content in this life, and he still has his dream, and the dream still brings him comfort, but he's happy where he is, and it's kind of frowned upon the way that he's living his life. And I also felt it kind of disregards well, what if you have to live this way? What if you are kind of stuck in this, I have to live day to day, I have to put food on the table, my dreams are put on hold. You shouldn't be shamed for that. Sometimes life just kind of happens to you. It just didn't feel very inclusive in that regard. I also have another big critique when it comes to the women in this book. There are not very many of them, and the only one that is of any importance is Fatima, who the boy meets in the Oasis. And I guess this is a spoiler review because I gotta talk about Fatima here. There is romance, if you can even call it that. He falls in love with her the second he sees her, and he proposes to her the next day, and he tells her, "You are going to be my wife, and I'm going to wait here at this oasis for you every single day." It's not really a question. And yeah, Fatima goes along with this, but that was already for me just makes me cringe. I really have an inability now to read books that don't have any femme gaze at all. That is on me, but I just sounded a little bit annoying. But what really bothered me here is that this scene is, again, to show he wants to stay here in this oasis. He wants to be with Fatima. He, is in love with her. He wants to marry her. And he is told, here's what'll happen if you stay. You'll be happy for a little while, but then, you will start to wish that you had followed your dream. And Fatima will feel like you resent her because she kept you here and all of this. And yes, that's, I understand all of that. But what I don't like is that Fatima tells him, "I am a woman of the desert. It is my destiny to wait. I will look to the desert with hope that you will return to me instead of longing. I will be here waiting for you. That is what I do. I am a woman of the desert. She's you must follow your dream." And I'm girl, what about your dream? She's yes, I am part of your personal legend. Fate's led us here, and you will come back to me. I'm but what about your dream? What is happening here? It just really bothered me. And from there, this book gets a little bit too cerebral for me. It gets a little bit too religious, in my opinion. Those things just really irked me. So because of that, I don't really understand why everybody loves this book so much. I can see it. I understand all of the things about following your dream. I do think that this book has a lot of interesting things to say. But the buckets upon buckets of praise that I was saying this book I'm just but it's very just this one boy. It was a little bit, I don't know, it just felt a little bit weird to me. It's a short read if you guys want to check it out. I listened to it on audiobook. It was only 4 hours, and it's not a bad read. I just feel it has flaws that a lot of people aren't pointing out. So for me, I would give this book a C+. Would I recommend it? Not really. If you're interested in it though, like I said, it's pretty short. Go ahead and check it out. So, kind of bothered me. I have been thinking about this book a lot though, which is the point. It is kind of like a self-help type of thing. It is supposed to be very thought-provoking, which I have been thinking on quite a lot. I am kind of at this point in my life where I could, stay and do what is comfortable, or I could go and kind of actualize my dream and all of that kind of stuff. So all of that I have been thinking on and turning over. So like, this book did do its job, but it still made me very angry. So C+ for me. Check it out, don't check it out. Kind of goes either way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.